or an accident. The problem with inflicted pain usually comes from within. It doesn't come from without. And you will agree with me. It is very difficult to fight battles which are coming from within. But fighting battles which can come from without, it is easy. Amen? And what is it meant for? It is meant to break you or to build you, depending on how you handle it. The worst part of it is that it comes from people you least expect. That is the battle within. In Swahili we said, kikulacho kinguoni mwako. If not well maintained, it can lead to anger, bitterness, depression, suicide, or even death. If not well maintained. And where is that headed to? It is only released upon men and women with a very bright future and is meant to fight your destiny. It is like an arrow of death aiming to take you off before your time. That is the battle within. That is what we call inflicted pain. Somebody is being used by the devil to put pain inside you so that you can react. And when you react, you get finished. And when you get finished, you die. So it depends on how you will handle it. Praise the name of the Lord. Now, my question was, if you are in that situation, what are you supposed to do? Because that thing is going to happen, whether you like it or not. What are you going to do? Somebody was asking me, a pastor right now can be preaching here. And somebody is sent by the devil to come and finish him. And then he say, just imagine a pregnant woman, for example, comes inside here. And then he claims that pregnancy belongs to you. And you are on the pulpit. What will you react? How will your wife react? They are here, they can tell you. How can they react? How will the church react? Because that thing is something you cannot remove from somebody's mind. Because they believe that even pastors, they are evil. Praise the name of the Lord. Are you going to run away? It depends on how you are going to handle it. What are you going to do? Though it is hurting, you should not shy away, but you should transform it to necessary pain. It is like a fuel. It is like fuel. You know fuel, if you put in a car, in the right place, that car will take you very swiftly to your destination. The same fuel, if you pour it on the car and put a matchstick on that car will be burnt beyond recognition. Amen? So it is your decision. And let me tell you, running away is not the solution. Amen? Just because somebody is talking about you, you decide to run away, it is not the solution. You are just taking fuel and putting it on your body, and then you put a matchstick on yourself. I'm telling you, you are the one who is going to feel pain. You are going to burn, and you are going to get finished. Amen? So, if somebody brings you fuel, you take it, and you put it in the right place, and it will take you to your destination. That is why I was telling my daughters, you have to choose your friends. And I told you, you don't have any option. Amen? Because you have a fuel, but that fuel can make you, and that fuel can finish you. So, if somebody brings you inflicted pain, you change it. And you make it necessary pain. Matthew 26. I just want to give you two examples of necessary pain. Matthew 26. And verse number 42. Again, a second time, he went away and prayed, saying, "Oh, my Father, if this cup cannot pass away from me unless I drink it, your will be." That is necessary pain. If Jesus did not pass through that pain, we could not be there today. So that was necessary pain. And he had to go that. Don't tell me that he was God. By then, he was not having a spiritual body. He had a human body. Amen? So in this world, as long as you are under the sun, as long as you are existing in this earth, there are some pain that you are not going to get out of them. You are just going to go through them. If you go to Luke, in the same verse, when Jesus said that, the angel of God came. Amen? Instead of removing the cup, he gave him power to drink it. So that pain is not going to get out. Only if you don't want to give, I will, but yours be done. Then an angel appeared to him from heaven, strengthening him. Amen. It's not removing him from the pain. Point number 2, what do I want to say? It takes 9 months to nurture a pregnancy. Majority of women gives birth 48 hours after water break, whereby the risk of infections increases. I'm proud because I know I'm surrounded by registered nurses. That is not a parable to them. Most babies who die do so in the birth canal. That is why, if there is not enough pain to push the baby out, the midwife responsible have to stimulate for more pain so that you get a normal delivery. Instead of removing the pain, the nurse, the midwife, stimulates that pain. Amen? I don't know how it works here, but back at my home, where I come from, those nurses, they are merciless. Amen? Those nurses are merciless. If you misbehave, they beat you. Because there is a given time that you have to stay in that canal. And he is concentrating on the timeline. He is not concentrating on your pain. Amen? So that is necessary pain. So even if you cry, even if you scream, let me tell you, you have to undergo that. But look that lady after the end product. He forgets the pain. He forgets everything. Amen? And she is happy. Amen? What I just wanted to say about that pain it is personal. Amen? Some pain you are going through, nobody have the answers to your pain. Even your pastor cannot answer that question. Even anybody, nobody, even the psychiatrist, there are some problems they cannot solve because they don't have the answer. That pain is personal. Amen? Like me, for lack of a better word, I don't like the stupidity men do here. That when your wife is going to labor room, you go there, and then you just be telling him, push. You're trying to help her push. Let me tell you, you are not helping him. You are not helping her. You are just mocking her. Stay away. You are mocking her. That lady is going through hell. And you are just pretending there that you are helping her. Go and work and buy some Lucozade. And if I get one of you here, I'm telling you I'll deal with you. Yeah, you don't have to be pretenders. That is a pain and it is personal. You cannot help him. Like Pastor when he was sick. He was sleeping. He was crying. But let me tell you, we loved our pastor. We were praying for him. But let me tell you, Pastor, even your wife, even if she was staying there beside you, at times she was sleeping and snoring. But you couldn't, because that pain was personal. Praise the name of the Lord. So if it is personal, don't imitate, don't go to mock somebody. Praise the name of the Lord. So you know how to change your pain from inflicted pain to necessary pain. Necessary pain have the results. But if you just want the end product, you will never make it. Just want to go to the process of making wine. Because I've told you about Jesus, you see about the wine, and you see the end product. What is the process? I'm telling you because I know how to make wine. Even though the ones we were making, we are the local ones. We are making them and we are drinking them like hell. Amen? So I know the process. Even the local ones have a process. If you mess with the process, you mess with the end product. First, I want us to make the grapes, because that is the wine that Jesus made. First, if you want to make grapes wine, first thing you have to get a land. You prepare it, and you plant the grapevines. And you don't plant them and then you expect them the same time that they produce the grapes. Grapes. After establishing from the soil, those trees, they will take 3 to 4 years so that you produce the first bunch of grapes. Amen? When you get it, point number 1, you have to harvest the grapes. When you harvest the grape, you take it to a drum and you start steaming them. When you steam them, why are you steaming them? You are steaming them because you want to wash them, to remove the dirt, and you separate them from the rest of the cluster. After they are clean now, amen. You take it to the third stage, the stage of crushing. Praise the name of the Lord. The stage of crushing. The stage of crushing. I've repeated crushing 3 times. And when they are crushing, what is the intention? It is to remove the juice so that you make the perfect wine from the juice. Amen? Here is where most Christians, most churchgoers, they go when they don't want to pass that stage. Amen? Because about acquiring land, there is no pain. Planting is a luxury. Harvesting, it is good. Washing, no problem. But now you are taken to a crushing machine. That is where the pain begins. Nobody wants to be crushed. Let me tell you, you go a lot of pain. Today I'm asking you, what are you going through? Yes, you want to produce good wine, but you don't want to persevere the pain of being crushed. You want everybody to love you. You want everybody to speak good of you. You don't want even to get sick in your body. You don't want to participate in anything. Yet you want to be the best wine, to make the best wine. Amen? If truly you want to be a good Christian, if you want to make it, you have to know that there is a session of being crushed. Amen? Things will not go the way you want. Not everything that you are trying will succeed. Especially when you are in this stage. It is very simple. It is very easy to give up. Why? Because it is not a good place. Even Jesus, he cried and told God, if it is possible, take this cup away from me. But because God was interested in the end product, amen? There was no shortcut, but he had to go through. What God did most good, the best thing that God did was to give him strength to persevere. I was asking myself, because there is nobody who doesn't have a story. Amen? Yes. Which stage are you? How many times have people mocked you? How many times have you passed some obstacles and you feel that you just want to give up? You know, sometimes you can pray and God can decide to be quiet. Praise the name of the Lord. Yes. The situation is standstill. Nothing is working. Even at times Jesus asked, my God, why have you forsaken me? Yes. That's good. Amen? But you think everything is going to be smooth. That you, because somebody else succeeded, you think even you yourself, you are going to succeed. That is why I told you that pain is personal. Amen? The same waters that the children of Israel passed through to the promised land, the same waters is the ones which destroyed the Egyptians. Yes. Amen. Amen? So, if my brother succeeded within 2 years, I can succeed with 20 years, and God can still remain to be God. Praise the name of the Lord. So what I'm interested in is the end product. But I'm not going to jump to the end product. I'm just going to follow the process. Doesn't matter how many years it will take. Doesn't matter how long it will take. Doesn't matter what you will speak, because people will speak. Yes. People will annoy you. People will backbite you. People will tell you you are not worthy. But let me tell you, what you have to understand is just you have to have your spiritual sight and see your end product. And that is why I said that if you see those battles coming towards you, what you have to ring in your mind is that you have a bright future. Because the devil is not fighting you, but he is fighting your destiny. Yes. Because the devil saw it. He knows it. Yes. So he's fighting so that you don't reach there. Yes. Amen? So if you give up, if you revenge, know that you have failed. So if you see arrows coming, you just recognize that you have something inside you. Amen? You don't have to allow. If you get a challenge, you transform it. You say, this is a necessary pain that I have to go through it. Amen? So don't get worried. If somebody is not positive against your life, don't make him your enemy. Don't make her your enemy. You have to understand, if that person says to talk to you like that, you just know that you have a destiny, you have a bright future, and you will make it. And let me tell you for a fact, if you don't get any challenge in your life, you are going nowhere. You are not going anywhere. But if you go 2 days, you get a challenge. You go 2 days, you see a challenge. You go another. Know that you have a bright future. That is why I told you, I am those girls which I made them stand. I'm jealous because I know they have a future. My problem is whether they know it. Either they know and they are ignoring it, but they have a bright future. If they don't know, they don't understand, I'm telling you, I will make them understand. Amen? And I request you parents, if those people, I don't have the number, but I'll tell you when I get the right number, because I know what I'm talking about. Amen? Please, if you see one of them somewhere or doing anything that is fishy, and you are afraid because of the system, just tell me. Amen. But I will sit them down. They are good girls. I love them. And they know I love them. They are my friends. Only that they don't know that they have a destiny. Amen. Maybe they know, but maybe they don't know where they are going. But they have a destiny. Amen. These girls, when they make it, even if you tell me to go home, I know they will be supporting me. That is why I will not rest until you make it. Amen? Amen? You know they don't understand. But there is a part they don't understand. Because I myself, I feel pain. Because there is something personal inside me in their life. Something personal inside me in their lives. I'll tell you in December. You will know what I mean when I'm telling you I'm responsible for you. Because when I look at you, Deborah have a clue. When I look at you, you give me hope that I'll see tomorrow. Amen? Amen? That is why I feel I will guard you with a jealous heart. Amen? And that's why I ask the parents, please, even if you don't know where I'm heading to or where I'm coming from, please, if they misbehave, don't hesitate to tell me. I'll sit them down. Amen? Finally, after you are crushed, you have to put in the tank. There is a section of fermentation. You stay down. You stay 2 weeks to give time for the fermentation period to take place. Amen? That is the process of wine. After fermentation, you sip it. You separate the good wine and the chaff. The chaff is thrown away. The good wine is put in the bottles and saved. No matter how many years that wine will stay there, the more it stays, the more expensive it becomes. Amen? But there is no chaff. There is no dirt. Everything is cleared. Praise the name of the Lord. So you have to persevere all that. Now my cry and my problem is, some people go all those stages, they go through pain, and at the end product they say, now it is time for me to quit, because it has been too much. I'm going to live alone. I'm tired of this God. This thing does not make sense. You decided to quit. And by then, you have gone all the stages. You are just in the fermentation process. You are thrown with it. You are thrown with the chaff. I like giving examples with my pastor because I know I cannot. If you decided to go back because you have said that it is too much, I cannot bear it no more anymore, right now. The 20, 30 years you have served God, surely you have been crushed, you have gone all the stages. Now you are in the fermentation process to make a good wine. And then now is the time you are saying that it's too much, I can bear it no more. Let me tell you, you'll have it rough. Amen? The process is the best. And there is no shortcut. Amen? If somebody brings you the unnecessary pain, it is your work to transform it to necessary pain. I will have to speak to our nurses whether they put painkillers in the delivery room. Amen? Because what I understand, instead of painkillers, they put stimulators. Amen? So even in the church, if you come with pain, and we know that there is something you want to deliver, if you don't have enough pain, we are going to stimulate you. You have to make sure that you deliver. Amen? Because after that, it is you who is going